Hey, howdy everybody, welcome to my second channel. I'm watching Death Note today. Now, I'm not completely new to anime, but I am going to clickbait this title by putting like Anime Noob watches Death. I don't know, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll have seen the title already. But I have seen a few anime. My favorite is Attack on Titan. This is my second favorite show of all time, actually, just behind Better Call Saul. This is like a somewhat knockoff unofficial Blu-ray box set of the whole series, but I had to get it because it's my second favorite show of all time. I got Better Call Saul back there in my physical collection as well. However, the packaging sucks, but I just wanted to own it physically. So physical collection is an addiction, folks. But the other anime I've seen a few Studio Ghibli movies like Spirited Away. I actually haven't seen like Howl's Moving Castle and Princess Mononoke and like things like that are super popular. So I definitely kind of want to watch those on the channel. That could be fun. Let me know if you want me to watch those. I've also seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, 2.5 seasons of JoJo. What else have I seen? Your Lie in April. And that may be it. Oh, I watched part of the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't really remember it, and I'm going to watch that on the channel at some point. I also want to watch some other shows on the channel like Demon Slayer. I know that's ending soon. They're doing like the movies for the ending, so I feel like it's a short enough show. There's less episodes than even Attack on Titan, so it's not as daunting as trying to watch something like Naruto or One Piece, which I will not watch in this channel. Don't say anything about that because I'm not going to watch those. I'm not catching up on like 1,300 episodes. That is far too much. Stay hydrated, by the way. But I'm watching Death Note today. I think that's all the anime I've seen. Yeah, so not a lot. Oh, I watched like 2 episodes of Spy Family. But yeah, the only ones I've completed are Your Lie in April, Attack on Titan, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Those are the only 3 I've watched, so I am very new. So I'm excited to watch more of it. Let's jump into this. I'm gonna go over here to my little scene here. I will say, start recording here. I will say, I think I know like a spoiler of this show. I know something about light that I saw in a meme, and I don't know if it's a big spoiler or something, but I will say it when I see it. If that is the spoiler, I will say it when I see it. Just letting you know. If it's the thing you're thinking, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, I don't know. But it was some meme where L was baiting Light into saying something, and Light was like, no, but I'm not. And then, I don't know. And I don't know if that's a spoiler. Had something to do with Kira. Don't know if that's a spoiler. Don't know if that's even these characters' names. We'll see. We'll find out. Let's go. This is Death Note. I hit the play button. What are we doing here, folks? There we go. I'll watch the intro for the first part. Also, like everywhere I've tried to find this show, the quality is just not great. So it's fine. It could just be the show is just kind of in a rough quality and I'd have to buy the Blu-ray if I want like the full 1080p, but whatever. It's still watchable. Yeah, I'll watch the intro here and then I'll skip it for the other episodes unless it's a different intro. This is kind of fire. I wonder if there's spoilers in here, like Attack on Titan. Like season 4, the intro, the rumbling intro spoils some stuff from the show in the intro if you're paying attention. So kind of weird. Also, I feel like anyone who has spent any amount of time on internet knows this opening. This and like Attack on Titan, or like the very first Attack on Titan openings, are iconic, I feel. This place looks desolate. Okay. Oh, hey, I know that guy. It's, what's his name? Ryuk, right? I know some characters' names from different shows and stuff, but I just haven't seen it.
Hey there, Ryuk. Would it kill you to join us?
Yes.
You should come
Ryuk.
play with us for a change.
Find your salvation.
He's got a DS.
A suspected murderer, Naoki Kofuji, was arrested in the district of Shibuya, Tokyo.
It's already got a very bleak atmosphere, just color grading wise.
This world is rotting.
Also, sorry, can I pause? Let me know if I should watch this somewhere else where it has like translations for things. As it stands, and I'm not going to put this in the YouTube part of this. As it stands, I am watching this off. They just have it on and I just downloaded it from there. So it's just there. So I just have it. But it doesn't have translations for the on-screen text and stuff. Also, yes, I am watching dub. Don't get upset. I prefer dub.
History.
There's the Death Note. That audio's from this. That's funny. I like watching things and then discovering meme audios or sounds that I've heard and I'm like, oh, that's from this. What do you know?
Death Note? As in a notebook of death? The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die. It's pretty lame. Not to mention twisted. Human whose name is written in this notebook shall die? Come on.
He took it home, 100%.
There must be something wrong with me to even consider it.
Yep.
This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face in their mind when writing his or her name. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's...
Okay, all right. I did wonder about that. And I like that it's being very specific about the rules. I feel like maybe too specific, but you kind of also have to be specific with something like this. But yes, I did wonder, like, oh, what if you put someone's name and then that another person with the same name dies? But no, you do have to picture the person. Okay.
If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Jeez, yeah, this is highly specific.
This is pretty detailed for a prank, I'll give them that. So I write a name and that person dies. Like anyone would believe that. On the off chance someone really dies, would that make me a murderer?
Did no one have this notebook before him? It's empty. And yes, Light, that would make you a murderer.
The police have now identified the suspect as 42-year-old Kuro Otoharada.
A heart attack in 40 seconds? We'll see.
It's a good test. Why didn't he just put, like, spontaneous combustion or something? That'd be quicker.
Looks like the notebook doesn't work.
Wait, we're seeing something here.
The hostages are coming out, and they all look to be...
Surprise.
We now have confirmation. The suspect has been found dead inside. Well, according to statements from the hostages, the suspect just suddenly collapsed.
Almost like a heart attack. I said that at the exact same time as him. That's so stupid.
It's unlikely, but if by chance this thing is for real, I have to test it one more time.
I have to keep killing people.
Didn't you want to lend me $20?
Maybe I should try killing him.
Just gonna kill some random bully? That's excessive.
Would anyone really care if a guy like him was to disappear one day?
We're having a speed dating party tomorrow. You want to come?
Yeah, of course.
Speed dating party.
Hey, baby! Where you going?
There you go, kill those guys.
What's up, little lady? The name's Tako Shibuimaru.
Here's my full government name conveniently.
Let's go, boys.
You better help. You better help her, Light. Come on. Did he...
The Death Note.
Did he specify getting hit by a car? Is that what that said? Little commercial things. Boom, boom. This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face. Yeah, okay, this is all stuff that we know. Thank you.
I've dropped my Death Note.
What, he dropped it and it, like, no-clipped into the real world? Okay, why did he drop it and then come back here and then be like, I guess I'll just leave it there and we'll see what happens?
I wasn't expecting you home so early.
Hi, Mom. It's because...
Hi, Mom. I hope there's not a demon in my room.
Goodness, #1 again. These are the highest scores you've had.
I'm going to study in my room, so please don't interrupt me, okay?
As you wish.
I'm gonna go kill like 50 people tonight, Mom. Are those... Oh my goodness, those all names he's written? He's going crazy. We are 5 minutes, if 12 minutes into the first episode, and he's already on the brink of insanity. What's happening here? He's already maniacally laughing.
You've taken quite a liking to it.
Now, are those all people that Light wanted to kill, or are those people that Ryuk or somebody else wrote in there?
I am the Shinigami Ryuk. That used to be my notebook.
Shinigami. A god of death, huh? Ryuk.
Why he looked like that? He's perpetually happy.
And now that I've witnessed the proof of its power, I only feel more confident in what I'm gonna do.
Ryuk.
Look at how many people you've killed in only 5 days.
Yeah, he's on a rampage. We've just started.
You're here to take my soul, right?
Huh? What do you mean? Is that some fantasy you humans came up with? The notebook is now yours. But if you give it away, I'd have no choice but to erase your memories of the notebook. You will feel the fear and pain known only to humans who've used the notebook. And when it's your time to die, it will fall on me to write your name in my death note. Neither go to heaven nor hell for eternity.
Okay. Light, why is there a demon in your room? I warned you about him.
It's so dark in your room. You'll ruin your eyesight.
What's going on?
He's just standing there.
I can't see him?
Well, yeah, duh. That's funny though. He's just like menacingly standing there.
The death note is the bond between Light, the human, and Ryuk.
Exposition, exposition, exposition.
Why was I chosen for this?
I don't know. You just found it. It was just on the ground, man. I don't know.
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. It just happened to fall around here and you just happened to pick it up.
Then why did you drop it in the first place?
I did it because I was bored.
Fair enough, man.
You see, I've already exhausted the list of the world's major criminals. And eventually, I'm gonna get rid of them all. It's only a matter of time before people figure out that these criminals are being eliminated by someone.
How? How are they going to figure it out? Oh, every criminal is dying of a heart attack. There must be someone that's giving them heart attack juice, and they're all dying. How are they gonna? I mean, maybe they're gonna see the connection, but maybe. But how are they gonna trace it back to anybody? It's completely anonymous. That's the fun part about it. That's what makes it cool to use, because you can just write whatever names you want, and how are they gonna find out it's you? This is an intriguing concept.
What are you trying to achieve by passing judgment on them?
Because I've been bored too. There's something about the Death Note itself that makes humans want to try it out at least once.
I mean, it's just an interesting concept. It's curiosity. Curiosity killed the people in the Death Note.
No, wait. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, wait. I can't laugh yet. Isn't that from this show?
Is there anyone out there other than me who'd be willing to eliminate the vermin from the world? I'm the only one who can. I'll change the world.
Yo, this music's fire, dude. It's so dramatic. Why was that guy on the roof? Kill this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, and he's going crazy.
Like I was cleaning up the world one name at a time. So that eventually...
But if you did that, it would make you the only bad person left.
I will become the god of this new world.
Intriguing. Na 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 na. All right. Interesting concept. Interesting setup thing going on. It's very fast paced. And I mean, there's only 37 episodes, so I'm expecting a lot of this to kind of go kind of quickly. For a first episode, it's good at getting you gripped and getting you to know the characters. I mean, there's only two really that we're getting to know, which is Light and Ryuk. And it's a good starter episode. Here's the premise, here's what's going on, here's the conflict, here's basically some moral dilemmas, and we're off. So it kind of throws you right into the fray, and it makes me wonder, like, where are they going to go from here? Is it going to be an investigation between the police and people like that trying to find who's doing this? How are they going to even figure that out? How are they going to make some connection that there's this magical book that just kills people? Like, it doesn't make much sense from a police perspective. How are they going to figure it out? These are the questions that I have. I do think Light went a little bit too quickly into insanity, but I also think that he was kind of bored. He's obviously like a super genius, top of the class guy, and I think that he's bored of being so smart, so he simultaneously wants to do something and also has the opportunity to do lots of things. So he's kind of in this perfect storm of, I'm gonna kill a bunch of people and make this world great. And then that brings up the thing, like Ryuk said, where he would be the only bad person left then, because he's the one killing people. So then what do you do? And what kind of world is that, where people don't have the freedom to, where, like, you know, anyone steps out of line even slightly and he's probably going to kill him, because eventually he's going to run out of major criminals to kill, and he's going to have to go hunting for people lurking in the shadows. And I don't know, things are probably going to get crazy. Also, yes, I'm going to watch them in groups of 3, so it's not like just one episode. I'm going to finish the show a lot faster that way, and it won't be just like one episode a day and then it's a 20-minute episode and it goes by in an instant and takes forever to get through this. So 3 episodes. I'll finish this in about 12 videos, I'm guessing. If I do 3 episodes, there's 37 episodes. The final one, I'll just do the last 4 episodes. And that should be good for how this setup is going to go. So, all right. Anyway, sorry. Episode 2. I'm assuming that's just the episode title, which is Confrontation.
All right then, Yagami, please recite this line for us.
Having finally made his dream a reality, he was overwhelmed.
I'm going to call on the most smartest student every time. Also, is this going to be some like super smart parallel where the stuff that the teacher's talking about is paralleling? Sorry, it's just clicking in my head that Ryuk's just there. The stuff that the teacher's talking about is paralleling what's happening with light. Just a thought. Also, I love Ryuk just peering over the desk. That's hilarious.
Aren't you just gonna go home and hang out in your room as usual?
What are you talking about? Of course I have something to do.
I got people to kill.
Why are you working so hard?
I have a very small window to write names in this notebook. I only have from when I get home from school until I go to bed.
Hey, Light, what's going on? Why's your door locked? Can you help me with my homework?
Yeah, okay.
We're doing quadratic equations in math.
I'd be careful if I were you. If anyone else touches that notebook you've got hidden in the drawer right now, they'll be able to see me too.
Oh.
He waits till now to mention that important detail?
Yeah, that complicates things. Pay no attention to the demon on my bed.
There have been 52 deaths that we're aware of.
Every single one of them involved a heart attack.
These were criminals who were probably facing execution sooner or later.
It's still too early to consider these a homicide.
We're treating this as an elaborate murder plot that's been carried out by a large organization.
You're barking up the wrong tree, people.
It looks as if he'll have no choice but to bring in L.
L. Who is... I don't know who L is. I know what he looks like. I don't know what he is or who he is.
In fact, we still don't even know what he looks like.
Oh, okay. So they know more. They know everything about L that I don't. They know what he does and all that. I know what he looks like. They don't know what he looks like.
He hides in the shadows, but he's the best of the best.
Oh, okay. All right. This might just be me being stupid. I thought L was like some kind of alter ego of Light. I thought he was like I thought he was like what Ryuk was. I thought he was a Shinigami, something to that effect. But L is like a super detective guy, I suppose. So, okay, so then what I'm thinking doesn't seem like a spoiler, because the thing I heard, I'll just say it now. The thing I heard is that Light is Kira, I think, or something like that. Which, if you're watching this and you're watching the show, I guess it's not really a spoiler. If you know the show, I don't know. I still don't know if it's a spoiler or not. But like that's something that I have heard, which I may have heard wrong. But I'm just putting it out there. That's the thing that is in my brain. I thought that L knew everything about Light, but it seems like from their conversations and stuff, L is like trying to figure out if Light is the one killing people. So he doesn't know. Okay. All right. It's starting to, all these random pieces from memes are coming together in my head, and I'm starting to kind of piece together what this show is and what's going on. Little by little, we're getting there.
L has already begun his investigation into these incidents.
That man's the only known person who can contact L.
Greetings to all of you at the ICPO. I am L.
I can't afford to carry something this dangerous with me anymore. I don't want to think about it, but if I make one mistake, I might end up killing my own family.
I don't think you can destroy it. I don't think it's going to be that easy.
We're witnessing an atrocious act of mass murder, one that is unforgivable. Whether the guilty party is an individual or a group, there's a strong possibility that they're Japanese.
What is all this based on?
Most of the deaths have been in Japan?
That was easier to make than I thought it'd be. I hid it right here in this drawer.
Okay, I thought he was burning the notebook. I thought that's what that was. So he's just got extra security measures. I misunderstood.
Isn't that just a regular diary?
That's what it is.
It's a ruse.
The real key is this. If you look closely, you'll find that there's a small hole underneath the drawer. Then you just insert this.
There you go. It's just like Attack on Titan in the cellar.
If someone were to try and force the bottom of the drawer open, the circuit would connect, and that would ignite the gasoline contained in this thin plastic casing, instantly setting the notebook on fire.
Okay, but can you really destroy the Death Note, though? That's the question. I'm going to go with no. It's definitely a very elaborate way to hide the notebook.
Ryuk, you should check this out. Websites like this are popping up everywhere lately.
Oh, is it a hey, please kill this person website?
The Savior. Is this about you?
Kira the Savior.
I think they've taken the name Kira from the English word killer.
Okay, all right, so that clears up everything. Episode 2, Kira, not Kira. I don't think okay. I mean, they're saying it with like the Japanese R flip thing, Kira. That makes sense. Everything's kind of coming together now, so it does make sense. It is not a spoiler that Light is Kira. It is just the name that the public has given him as this faceless, nameless vigilante who kills criminals. Okay, good to know. Now I can continue. Now I don't know what's going to happen. Now everything that I know about the show has been exhausted, so let's find out what's actually going to happen here.
It looks like that's the name they've decided to give me. They know there's someone out there passing righteous judgment.
Okay, this feels, sorry for the constant pausing, but a lot of this feels very similar to Persona 5. I've been playing Persona 5 and kind of getting more into that because I had tried a few times to get into it and it didn't really click with me. And then recently I started playing a lot more and I'm like 40 hours in and I'm on the fourth palace and I'm really liking it. And I can't even quite explain why. Like it's not like it's the most complicated game in the world, but it's just got so much charm to it. But it feels very similar to that, where like the Phantom Thieves are this mysterious, faceless organization. Everyone's trying to figure out what they're doing, and then there's this site that people have made where they have requests where they're like, "Hey, this person is gonna kill me. Can you change their heart?" and things like that. So it feels like that, except here it's just like, "Hey, can you just straight up kill these people?" So I wonder if Persona 5 took inspiration. I wonder if Atlas took inspiration from something like Death Note to make Persona 5. I don't know. Just a thought. Just putting together some connections here.
Many would rather deny my existence. But on the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing.
This was early 2000s internet, or like mid 2000s. I don't know when the manga was written, but this came out in like 2007, 2008. So this was early internet when it was truly anonymous. Now the government's watching your every move. Also, I wonder if there is going to be not even just like, well, how do I explain this? I wonder if there's going to be like a lot of decrease in crime because the criminals are afraid of getting their names and faces out there and then dying. So I think there's just naturally going to be a lot less crime because of this. So possibly a good outcome, but also like moral dilemmas. So
I am Lind L. Taylor, otherwise known as L.
What?
Oh.
This guy? I don't get it. He's never actually shown his face before.
Yeah, why? That's what I'm saying. Also, what's going on here? This L does not look like the L that I've seen in memes where he looks like psychotic and his eyes are blue and like all that kind of stuff. So what is happening?
I consider this crime to be the most atrocious act of murder in history. Kira, I will hunt you down. I will find you. What you're doing right now is evil.
You think I'm evil? I am justice! I protect the innocent and those who fear evil! I guess you're just too stupid.
Oh, he's scapegoating. He's trying to, okay, all right. So this isn't L. Either A, this isn't L, or B, this is not his name or not his real name or something. He's baiting Light into writing his name in the death note to see, I don't know, just to experiment. Who knows? That's interesting. Cool. Bro, even I can see this, man. Like, you're the stupid one here, Light.
I'll show the world what happens when you cross me. 5 more seconds.
Why is he not dying?
3.
Yep, it's a bait. It's a bait. Oh, okay, he is dying.
What's wrong? You got nothing else to say?
I had to test this just in case, but I never thought it would actually happen.
So did they kill a random guy? Did he just bait Light into killing a random guy? Good job, El. Good job. The blood's on your hands, man. Unless that guy didn't die somehow. I have no idea.
It seems you can kill people without having to be there in person. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't just witnessed it. I should tell you that he was an inmate whose execution was scheduled for today.
Oh, okay. All right.
He got you there.
Okay. Makes sense.
Can't you do it? Well, Kira.
Doesn't have the info.
Can't kill me after all.
So there are some people you can't kill.
Big brain move.
We are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan.
Oh! He narrowed it down.
I now know where you are.
He got him. Oh, man.
And your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long.
Dude, L is on a roll. This guy is everything he says he is. Get outsmarted, Light.
Let's meet again soon, Kira.
Bro, he mega exposed him. That's hilarious.
He's going to sentence me to death? Sounds interesting. I accept your challenge, El.
That's exciting.
I am justice.
Cool. Dude, I'm really liking this. This is exciting. This is exciting. I'm now conditioned because of Attack on Titan and some of the stuff. I'm conditioned to like always check the ends of episodes to see if there's like an after credits, or even like Full Metal Alchemist would do that, where they'd put like a very important scene at the end of the credits for no reason whatsoever. So I'm always conditioned to check that. Man, this is cool. This is really exciting, actually. Like seeing the interesting dynamic between these two faceless characters. Well, one who's faceless, and we know what Light looks like. But to the public, these two faceless characters, and they're trying to fight and figure out the other person's identity to take each other down. Like this is interesting. I'm 100% on board. Let's watch episode 3. Oh, this episode is called Dealings.
There are 14 people who claim to either know Kira or who have seen him. However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available. And lastly, this week there were an additional 21 people who called in claiming to be Kira.
We have confirmed that information of the heart attack victims was in fact publicly available in Japan immediately prior to their deaths.
So it's only someone in the public.
68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m.
So we think this is someone in school.
Our suspect could very well be a student.
Man, they're good at this.
I think it's safe to assume that he's driven by a very idealistic notion of justice. Of course, this is mere speculation at this point.
He's right on the money. He could also be an adult who just doesn't use the Death Note at work. Also just, an option.
We've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
That's what I was saying in the last episode.
Sort of finding Kira. Before I...
What is this trackpad? What is that? That trackpad looks horrendous.
In particular, I want to know if photos of the victims were made available to the public.
Ah, dude, he's so on it. Light really is good, or L really is good at this.
Oh, sounds like Dad's home.
It's gotta be weird with Ryuk just chilling there.
You hungry, Dad?
Yeah, it's been a long day. So, Light, tell me, how are your studies going?
Oh, I just realized. Wait, hang on. Am I stupid? Is this the police chief cop guy? Yeah. What? So his dad is his dad is like the police chief guy, whatever. Oh. It took me way too long to put that together. I was looking right at him and I was like, yeah, that's his father. Wait a minute. Oh, this is okay. So I wonder, well, he's definitely going to use that to his advantage for sure. And that's probably what he's talking about when he says that he's got an advantage. So We'll see.
My big brother's a genius.
That's my son. We're all proud of you, Light.
No family talks like this, by the way.
It's easy for me to hack into Dad's computer. We're on a home.
See, I put that together. I'm so smart. I have such a big brain. 276 unlabeled file folders. How are you going to figure that out? Bro, just lay low. Just stop killing people for like a month.
If I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I?
Okay, so theoretically, you could write heart attack, but then have it be sometime in the future or something like that as part of the details of the death, so it doesn't seem immediately obvious. Interesting. I'm not sure how he's going to use that to his advantage just yet, but I will find out because I'm hitting play. Oh, he's throwing, of course, he's throwing them off by killing people during the school day. Of course. There you go. Then it doesn't seem suspicious. At least less suspicious. I just got jump scared by a pixelated soccer ball. Sorry, football.
Another 23 victims yesterday? Are these confirmed?
It does punch some holes in the theory that our suspect is a student.
But that's not the message he's sending by doing this. Ask him.
The message he's sending is that he knows he has inside information. So then it just throws him off, or it just makes Light look even worse now, or it's just going to expose him even more. Because he knows now that, you know, they discussed that, oh, it could be a student because it's happening at these times. Surprise, surprise, it's not happening at those times anymore. He has inside information. Great. Great. So much for using your father as a shield, buddy.
As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be a student, the pacing of the killings changed. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information. This is a direct challenge to me. So he wanted him to suspect someone with connections to the police. They're both playing each other right now.
Showing them you have connections to the police makes it easier for them to find you than when they just suspected you were a student.
Yeah.
Well, my real agenda is to get close to L so I can eliminate him. What's especially important is that L and the investigators don't trust each other at all.
He's throwing seeds of distrust in there.
L will investigate the police, and they will be investigating L. I'm not the one who's going to find L. I can let the police do that for me.
Beautiful. That's a really good line of thinking.
Well, if I were Kira, sir, I'd probably want to try and get rid of the people who were trying to catch me.
Every single one of those victims' names and photos were broadcast to the Japanese public, and then they died. We're out there investigating this case wearing police IDs with our names and photos on them.
They're putting massive targets on their back.
For these reasons, we refuse to continue working this case.
I am sure that somewhere in this list of police officers and the people closest to them, we will find our suspect.
You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
How are they? What? Is this the stalker guy who holds L's laptop? That's suspicious. No, it probably isn't. I don't know. What if, and this is just a thought, what if the person who's following, what if the person who's following them had the death note previously, or had a death note previously, so he definitely can see Ryuk. And he's like, yo, there is this demon that's just following this kid around. And there's something sketchy going on here. Like that could be a pretty obvious clue that maybe that's Kira. Who knows? Just a thought.
I don't see how they could ever figure out that I'm Kira.
I'm gonna suspiciously look out my window.
And why do Shinigami have to write the names of humans in their death notes? It's because we are able to take human lifespans for ourselves.
Interesting.
A human who is due to live until the age of 60, and a god of death wrote that this person would die at 40.
That's 20 years for themselves.
So it means that as long as we don't slack off,
you can be immortal.
A god of death cannot die.
Okay, so because this is Ryuk's book, because it's his death note, do the remaining years of the lifespan automatically get transferred to him, or does he have to write them physically in the notebook itself to then have those years of life transferred to him? Just a question, just putting my thoughts out there. How does this work?
Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head.
Interesting.
That's right. I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now.
Oh, he can tell me exactly when he's going to die.
I may have a big mouth, but even I wouldn't go that far.
So, if we can find L, would Ryuk help him? Would Ryuk be like, hey, yo, I can see his name. His name is this. Write it in the... I don't know. Probably not, because he says he's more of just a neutral bystander or spectator. But just a thought. He's given some exposition dump here that's kind of interesting.
If a Shinigami drops his death note, he can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami. But only if a deal is made.
Uh-oh.
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan.
Oh.
And since you've made it clear you're not on anyone's side, and won't help me out, you wouldn't just give me the names of people I wanted to kill.
True, that's what I was saying.
If I had that power, the death note would only be easier to use.
Is it a deal?
It's guts. Interesting. Okay. So, and then I assume there's nothing. All right. Let me know if there's any episodes specifically that I have to keep an eye out for. If there's any ones that may have some things at the end, like Attack on Titan or Full Metal Alchemist, because I don't like watching the next time on Death Note things, because then it just spoils stuff, and I don't enjoy getting little spoilers like that. But this show is very interesting so far. This is pretty cool. This is a really interesting premise for a show. Like I said, kind of reminds me of Persona 5 a little bit. But I'm hooked 100%. It's really cool. It's a lot more plot focused than something that's more character focused, and I wonder if it's going to get more character focused, or if it's a pretty short show. It's only 37 episodes, so it's not going to spend a ton of time with the characters, I don't think. But like, something that I really like about Attack on Titan, and especially Better Call Saul, is how well developed and in-depth and intricate the characters are. So I don't think this is going to be that. I think it's just an interesting sort of premise, an interesting story overall, and I think that is going to carry it and keep it interesting for me. I really like the dynamic and the parallels between L and Light and how that's all playing out. Again, I thought L was like an alter ego person of Light somehow. I don't know where I got that assumption, but you know, most of, if not all of what I know about this show is just from memes. So it's good to actually know the premise and know that me already knowing that Light is Kira is not a spoiler, because that is literally just the name that people have given him as a serial killer, basically. So that is good to know. Then I do not know what's going to happen, and I know nothing about the future of this show. So I'm hyped. All right. I also, after this, I'm probably going to watch Demon Slayer as the next anime that I check out. And then, who knows? After that, we'll have to see where we go from there. So, all right. Let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you want more, if you're excited. If you want to watch the full, uncut, full episodes on Patreon, that's down in the description. Go check out the link to that, and you can watch the full episodes over there. You could also check out my main channel, where I do a lot of music reactions, mostly metal, but, you know, not all of it's metal. And, yeah, that's my stuff. Cool. All right, thanks for supporting me. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.